There he is, Carson Hocevar. He's polarizing. He's unapologetic. He's aggressive. And he is fast. And at this moment, he's public enemy number 1 in the Cup Series garage. Despite that, he seems to be having more fun than everybody else. And we can jump right in with that young man right now. There you see it, his first career victory at Talladega earlier this year. Thank you so much for your time, Carson. We appreciate it. All right, man, look, we're going to jump right in the deep end, all right? Right in the deep end. Zane Smith, you guys got together last weekend. You got a little bit of a history. He called you a coward. How do you respond to being called a coward?
I don't know. I was sat in the hauler with him, and I said I don't care, and he didn't do anything. So I don't. It's not a rivalry to me. I didn't even know why he was mad. We had a whole meeting. Still don't know why he's really mad, other than I don't know. I'm existing and I'm in the series, I guess. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited for here. It's my favorite race that we have on the schedule. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So this morning you tweeted out to fans to come over to the merch hauler and bring any T-shirt of any driver, trade that shirt in, and you'll give them a brand new Carson Hocevar shirt. How many Zane Smith T-shirts do you think you got?
There was a lot of them. More so mainly because they were brand new and people went and bought them just to trade them in. So I thought that was good. So, yeah, it was crazy how big of a crowd. There's just as many people behind. So I don't know. It was just really cool to see. But it was wild how many T-shirts there were so quick. We limited it to 77. I had thought of that weeks ago, and it seemed perfect right now.
When I think about T-shirt sales like that, Zane might become your fan if they're buying his shirts to bring it back over to trade them in for you. That's kind of a win-win for everybody.
It already feels very one-sided. I'm not gaining anything from this. He's gaining at all. So
I want to go down the path, not necessarily of just with Zane, but just Carson Hocevar over the past couple of years. And when I think about rivalries or controversy on the track between guys, and I would maybe use like a Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, because they went at it a lot. But those two guys respected each other, whether they had controversy on the track or not. The one thing that I hear from other drivers is that they don't seem to respect you. Does that concern you, that the path that you're going down, that you're going to lose that? And I know you already don't get the benefit of the doubt in a lot of those situations, but to me, respect is something that everybody wants to have.
It doesn't really concern me because, they gotta deal with me whether, they do or not. And, they sat in there and they gave me my flowers, I guess, in the hauler, and was complimenting me that, I guess I was really good and I'm fast and whatever, and that I have a lot of potential and everything. So they were giving me my flowers or whatever. But, honestly, I really just enjoy this opportunity. I enjoy living life how I want to live. And, yeah, I'm just super thankful that my guys let me race how I want to race, and it's super aggressive. And I feel like this car obviously rewards that a bit at times, especially here. But no, I just like racing. I like enjoying it. I just want to be the race car driver I would have wanted to be a fan of. So, I feel like I owe that to myself, and, I gotta be true to myself and the 5-year-old kid that fell in love with NASCAR, not, everybody else that's basically trying to, ruin my dreams of being good, right? Like, they all want that for themselves. So at some point we all got to be selfish, and, I don't want to get out selfish, basically.
Well, it is a self-serving sport, and by the way, you did sign a long-term contract a little bit ago, so that you're doing something right. But what at the end of the day, though, at some point, are you concerned that not caring starts to affect the finishes? Where, other drivers are like, hey, okay, you don't care, well, I don't care about you either, and there's more of them than just you. So are you concerned long-term about better finishes, winning championships? Because you'll have to put some of that stuff behind you at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just growing with this thing. I'll be able to know that when that day comes. But at the same time, they got to all stand up to the plate and bring it on. You know what I mean? And, I don't know if anybody really wants to get in that war. So, at times I'm probably taking advantage of it right now. And, tomorrow I might think differently, or a year from now or two. But, I'm not really ready to answer that yet. I just know where I'm at today.
Well, let's talk about today. We're in Atlanta. This place is unlike anything else. The race is like anything else. I think it's an attitude racetrack as much as a car racetrack. You seem to be having as much fun or more fun than everyone. Is that an advantage? Like, take the fan. What are we going to see tonight on the track, and why should you be the one they cheer for?
I mean, it's just the most fun I've ever had in a race car. Honestly, it's as close to emotion and seeing it as I've ever seen it in a race car and a race and everything. You can, when you watch basketball or football, you can tell when the guy's just trying hard and wants to have it more than everybody else. And I think here you could see that. You could see emotion. You could see it all. And for sports, I think that's really tough for us to portray because you're just watching cars. There are a lot of people that are, especially casual fans, don't even know the guy that's in the car. So, yeah, I think, when I'm most aggressive and most fun, I think it rewards me here, and it's been good. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if people want to just enjoy it, go to my in-car camera and just watch and have fun.
What fascinated by something you just said to Jeff about nobody wants to get in that war? Why don't they want any part of that war, Carson?
I don't know. I mean, it's tough to fight somebody that when they don't got anything to lose. I don't know their job situations or if they even feel comfortable doing it. But I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? And that's not like a threat and taunt. I don't want to get in car wars, but I like I love racing really hard. I'm disappointed when they don't race me hard because, I want to enjoy these races. I don't know how many of these I got. I want to just race as hard as I can and just really enjoy it and know that I was 100% me and enjoyed it. And, I got wrecked at Martinsville and got full throttled. Bubba wrecked me and I texted him. He texted me, apologized. He got all mad and everything and really didn't know what I did wrong. And he just said, man, I was just having a bad day. I just took it out on you. And I texted him back. I was just like, dude, that was probably super cool to me because I've just seen people forever just full throttle somebody at Martinsville for no reason. I was like, man, I'm just finally in the series. I'm finally enjoying and part of what I experienced watching as a kid.
I think you guys are overachieving in the point system, you and your teammate Daniel Suarez. I'm wondering when, or maybe you already are, but I'm wondering what balance is there for you between racing every lap, how you want to race it, as hard as you want to race it, but also you've got to look at those points or look at that opportunity that this chase is going to provide you later in the season to race for a championship. So how do you balance the decision-making behind the wheel as we get closer to the end of the year?
I think we've done a good job at it at times this year, and it's really just trying to balance it all out and know what races you can get away with it not, and what races you can really push hard, and what races you can do it. It's so circumstantial. There's times at the road course when I was running second and third, I was driving really, really hard because my expectations was I was going to go off the track, not the fence down or be slow. So I was playing a little house money because where we're at in the chase and everything, I was ready to go. So yeah, I feel good about the rate, trying to take advantage of all the races we're really good at. And if there's races where we're struggling a little bit, you want to manage that. But race tracks that we thought we were going to struggle and we're really good, I'm trying to get just that little bit more just because, then I'm playing with house money per se in our journey here. And once we get into the chase, every lap, every point's going to matter, obviously, once we get there.
Where do you need to get better at? Like you talk about some of the tracks. Because I feel like you've been hit or miss at a lot of different type tracks. Sometimes good at road course, sometimes struggle there. When you look at the championship, the chase starting, where do you think you need to have the biggest improvement with your group?
Man, just, details. It's really difficult to, just have it all work out. You got to, to win the championship or have a shot at it, you're going to have to, especially for where we're going to stack up here, is we're going to have to outpoint them, which is going to be out-qualify them, which is going to mean, we got to be faster in qualifying and figure out how to be faster and translate it to the race. So it's just going to be all, just circumstantial. I just hope they make a rule change here or something to slow the Toyotas down, and then we're back in the game a little bit.
I can tell you this, young man, the way that you drive, your personality, your conviction, these people out here love it. There are Carson Hocevar T-shirts all over this place. And I met this little girl earlier. Her name was Cora, and she had a little stuffed goat, and she named her little stuffed goat Hocevar.
That's awesome.
Isn't that fantastic?
No, that's super cool. I mean, I love the fact that, there's so many kids here that are just enjoying what I enjoyed. And, yeah, it makes me sometimes sad that I'm like, dang, I wish I was a kid again, still just enjoying this. But it's super cool. And that's why I love trying to make sure I have all the, give every kid. Because I remember I watched, sorry, Dale, you're sitting next to me. But, you got bombarded at Daytona, and I stood there. And that's the only time ever in my life I stood there and literally froze and didn't get an autograph And
We can get you
so
one now.
I
No
know, I know. But I try to literally, try to look out and see kids that, are nervous to come up or intimidated because adults are scary sometimes. And, we get to enjoy it. And, I try to make sure I sign every kid I see.